Think your mind can't be fooled? Think again. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm so excited about today's video. It's gonna be a wild one. We're diving deep into the weird, wacky, wonderful world of our own brains. I mean, we use them every day, right? You'd think we'd know them pretty well. But what if I told you your brain is playing tricks on you right now? This isn't just a sit back and watch video. I want you to get involved, so get ready to participate. Maybe grab a friend or family member. Things are about to get strange. You might walk away questioning reality itself. Alright, first up, the Stroop effect. It sounds like a fancy dessert, doesn't it? I'll have the chocolate Stroop effect with extra whipped cream. But no, it's even better. It's a simple test that shows how our brains can get their wires crossed in the most hilarious way. Here's the deal. Your brain has two different jobs it's trying to do at once. One is reading a word, and the other is naming a color. Easy, right? You've been doing both since you were a kid. But what happens when we mix them up? Let's try it. I'm going to put some words on the screen. Say the color of the ink. Don't read the word blue, but written in red ink, green, written in yellow ink. You see the word blue, but it's written in red ink, and your brain just short circuits. You want to say blue so badly, but you have to say red. It feels like your tongue is doing gymnastics. What's happening is that reading is an automatic process for most of us. Naming a color, though, that takes a little more conscious effort. So your brain's automatic, super-fast reading skill jumps in line ahead of your color naming skill. It's like the popular kid in high school cutting the line in the cafeteria. Your brain reads the word before it can process the color, causing a mental traffic jam. It's a fantastic, simple trick that shows just how much is happening in our brains on autopilot. Isn't that wild? 1 down, 6 to go. Okay, this next one is where things get a little spooky. It's called the Mandela effect, and it might make you question your own memories. The name comes from a strange phenomenon where thousands, even millions of people remember Nelson Mandela dying in prison in the 1980s. They remember seeing news clips, reading about it, the whole thing. But here's the crazy part. That never happened. He was released from prison in 1990. He later became president of South Africa. He passed away in 2013. So how could so many people have the exact same false memory? And it doesn't stop there. It shows up all over pop culture. For example, Queen's We Are the Champions. Most people will sing Of the World at the very end. But the original recording ends with We Are the Champions and fades. Or what about the Monopoly Man? Does he have a monocle? Picture him in your head. You probably see one, right? Nope, he never had one. Not ever. Or the Berenstain Bears. Is it spelled Berenstain or Berenstein? And famous movie quotes, like the misremembered Star Wars line. Are we hopping between parallel universes? Is this a glitch in the Matrix? Probably not. The leading theory, our brains fill in gaps with what's logical. Of course, the Monopoly guy has a monocle. Once an idea gets out there on the internet, it spreads like wildfire, and our memories can get rewritten. It's a collective misremembering. Let me know in the comments if you remember any of these differently. Get ready, because this next one is a full-on, out-of-body, what-is-happening kind of experience. It's called the rubber hand illusion. It's one of the most convincing tricks the mind can play on you. It's so powerful that scientists use it to study how our brain creates our sense of self. It sounds like something from a sci-fi movie, but it's totally real. You can even try it at home. The goal here is to trick your brain into thinking a fake rubber hand is actually your own hand. I know it sounds impossible. Here's how it works in the lab. A person sits at a table placing both hands on the surface. Their right hand is hidden behind a screen. A realistic rubber hand is placed where they'd expect to see their right hand. The researcher brings out 2 small paintbrushes. Close up. Brushes stroke the hidden right hand and the visible rubber hand in perfect sync. Tickle, tickle. At first, nothing. It just feels like someone's brushing your hidden hand. After about a minute of synchronized stroking, something incredible happens. Your brain begins to get confused. The feeling of being touched on your real hand and the sight of the rubber hand being touched start to merge. I see a hand being touched there, and I feel a hand being touched there. So that must be my hand. People report feeling the sensation in the rubber hand. Grand finale. Researcher whacks the rubber hand with a hammer. People gasp and yank their real hand away in shock. It's that powerful. your brain adopts the fake hand as its own. Have you ever played one of those spot the difference games? They can be pretty tough. Well, our next mind trick, change blindness, is like that game but played with real life, and we are losing badly. It's our surprising inability to notice huge changes happening right in front of our eyes. You think you're observant? You think you'd notice if the person you were talking to was suddenly replaced by a completely different person? The science says, probably not. This has been tested. Results are hilarious and a little terrifying. There's a famous experiment. A researcher stops someone on the street to ask for directions. They're talking, pointing at a map. Everything is normal. Two guys carrying a large wooden door walk between them, blocking view for a second. During that moment, the original researcher ducks away, and one of the door carriers takes his place. The new guy is a different person. Different height, different clothes, different voice. And guess what? The majority of people didn't notice at all. They just kept giving directions to a total stranger like nothing happened. It's not that our eyes aren't working. We see the change, but our brain decides it's not important and filters it out. Person's shirt color, hairstyle. We're usually focused on a task, like giving directions. Our brain allocates all its attention there. It forms a general idea, person asking for help, and skips fine details. It's a mental shortcut to save processing power. That's why you can search your entire house for sunglasses when they're on your head. Your brain has already decided they're not there. It's an amazing example of just how selective our attention really is. Okay, this is one of my favorites. It's a mind trick you have to see and hear to believe. It's called the McGurk effect. It perfectly demonstrates how what we see can completely change what we hear. Our senses don't work in isolation. They're constantly collaborating, and sometimes they get their signals crossed in the most fascinating ways. This effect shows that our brain trusts our eyes more than our ears when it comes to understanding speech. It's like your eyes are the boss. Here's how it works. I'm going to play a video clip of a person saying a simple syllable like ba. So first, close your eyes and listen. Got it? Sounds clearly like ba, right? Now I'm going to play the exact same audio clip. The sound will not change at all, but this time, open your eyes and watch the person's mouth as they speak. The person will be making the mouth shape for F-A. Ready? Watch closely. What did you hear? F-A, 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 right? But I promise you the audio was the exact same ba-ba-ba from before. Close your eyes, it's ba. Open them, it's F-A. It's incredible. Your brain sees F-A and hears ba, gets confused, and compromises, creating a third sound that makes sense of both inputs. It's a multi-sensory illusion. Your brain literally creates a sound that isn't there, all because of what you saw. This next one has happened to everybody. Everybody! It's that weird feeling when you learn a new word, or hear about a new movie, or notice a specific model of car. Then suddenly, you see it everywhere. It's like the whole world conspired overnight to feature this one thing just for you. This experience has a name, the Baader-Meinhof phenomenon, or the frequency illusion. Let's say your friend buys a bright yellow car. You'd never paid attention to yellow cars before, but now you see yellow cars everywhere. The number hasn't changed at all. What has changed is your brain. It's now primed to notice them. Here's what's happening. It's a two-part process. First, selective attention. Now that this concept is fresh in your mind, your brain subconsciously looks for it. It's like turning on a new filter. Second, confirmation bias. Every time you spot a yellow car, your brain goes, "See, they're everywhere." It confirms your belief and ignores the hundreds of non-yellow cars you passed. It's not a glitch. It's a feature of your brain's learning system. Our final mind trick is one of the most powerful and mysterious forces in all of medicine. It's the placebo effect. You've probably heard of it. When a person is given a fake treatment, like a sugar pill or saline injection that does absolutely nothing, but they get better anyway, simply because they believe they're getting real medicine. It sounds like magic, but it's very real. Your brain is so powerful, it can create real physical changes in your body based on belief alone. In clinical trials, one group gets real medicine, another gets a placebo. A percentage of the placebo group reports feeling better. Their pain subsides, nausea goes away, mood improves. Their brains are releasing natural painkillers like endorphins. The mind is acting as its own pharmacy. The effect is stronger if the placebo seems more medical. Two pills work better than one. A capsule works better than a tablet. Even color matters. Blue pills are seen as better sedatives. Red pills as better stimulants. It's all about the ritual and the story we tell ourselves. The placebo effect shows our expectations and beliefs are critical to our physical health. And that's a wrap. 7 mind tricks that prove reality is more flexible than we think. From the Stroop effect to the placebo effect, our brains are constantly working behind the scenes, filtering, predicting, and sometimes making stuff up. It's absolutely incredible. Who knew our brains were such talented illusionists? I would love to know which one got you the most. Was it the McGurk effect or the Mandela effect making you question your favorite movie quotes? Head to the comments and let me know. And if you had fun, please hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for more mind-blowing topics. Thank you for hanging out and putting your brain to the test. Keep questioning, stay curious, and give your brain a thank you. Until next time, remember, your mind is more mysterious than you think.